Look, we all know the best gifts to give are the ones you want for yourself.
Yeah, like a good DVD, something you've always wanted to watch.
Or hair straighteners. Which is why we are doing food gifts.
And this is one of your favourites. It's a curd. So we've got eggs, sugar and butter, like any good curd, plenty of citrus. We're going for clementine and lemon, the zest and juice of both. Put them into nice jars, nice labels, box them up, send them off as a perfect gift.
Clementine or clementine?
Tomato or tomato. To begin with, eggs. If you can crack 4 of those into the bowl, 4 whole eggs plus 2 egg yolks. So I'm going to take 2 and just get rid of the whites of these. And then plenty of sugar. To that, we enrich it with diced cubed butter. It goes in there as well.
Now we've made curd a fair few times before and salted, but I've never actually thought about giving it as a gift.
Well, I always think about it like jam. A lot of people make jars and jars of jam when it's that time of the year and they give them out and everyone awaits the perfect jar of jam from your auntie or from your grandparents, something like that. Or chutney.
It could become your thing. You could be the curd person who brings curd to the party every time.
Give that a quick stir up, and to that we're going to add our citrus. So it starts off with the zest of 1 lemon. Everyone knows lemon curd, probably the most familiar.
Oh yeah, I had that the other day for high tea. Yeah, I went for high tea.
Instead of jam? What, on like scones?
Yeah, on scones.
Very fancy.
Hey, I even mixed clotted cream, lemon curd, and jam together.
Combo.
Oh, it was incredible.
There we go. So the zest of 1 lemon, and if you can then just squeeze about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
How am I going to measure that out?
Well, roughly, that's what I said, roughly. No pips, that's the important thing. And this is where this one starts to change up a bit. Clementine. The zest of 2 of those.
Hey, so what's the difference between a clementine or clementine and an orange?
Well, they're all part of the same family, but a clementine is closest to like a mandarin, so it's slightly sweeter, and a lot juicier, and they've got baggy skin.
Isn't that a language?
It's also a citrus fruit. So there we go, we've got the zest of 1 lemon and 2 clementines in there. Basically, heat that up so the butter starts to melt, and now we can add in all the juice. So, take our clementines and cut them that way to go through as many segments as possible and squeeze out all the juice. You'll need probably 3 or 4 clementines, and you're looking for 125 ml of clementine juice.
See, for me, a good curd almost needs to make your face go.
Yeah, they should be quite tart.
Up.
Definitely tart and tangy.
Could we just use orange juice or bought clementine juice?
I'm not sure if you can buy clementine juice, but yeah, basically any lemon juice, orange juice, any citrus always works. Curd is always better with citrus. Also amazing with like passion fruit.
Oh,
very, very nice. Passion fruit curd, pineapple curd, but basically anything sharp and tangy.
Cool.
Okay, so if you've got 125 ml, you need it up to here.
Up to where?
Yeah, keep squeezing.
And how many jars are we looking to make from this stuff?
This should make 3 small jars, 1 whopping great big jar, 2 medium jars. It really depends on the size of your jar.
So you could give away 2. Keep one for yourself?
Keep one for yourself. As I said,
best presents
all about making food gifts that you want to. So all of your clementine juice going into there as well. And then you can see it's over simmering water. The water starts to simmer, so we can turn it down a little bit. And just keep it stirring until it begins to thicken. And basically, as the eggs warm up, it will thicken our curd. In the meantime, we have got some jars behind you in the oven. Whenever you make jam or curd, it's important to sterilise your jars so that when you put stuff into it, it doesn't go off.
I've never heard of that before in my life.
Yeah, sterilise them. Basically, if you don't sterilise them, they might have microbacteria in them, and it'll be fine for a couple of days. But if we're doing this properly, and we're going to put in and give it as a gift, when you seal it up, if you sterilise them, no trouble. The way to sterilise them is hot soapy water, clean them out, dry them out, and then put them into the oven at 140 degrees Celsius for about half an hour. And that's just enough to kill all of the bacteria.
I never knew that.
Then heat it over the simmering water for about 10 minutes or so, stirring it regularly until it has the consistency that will coat the back of a spoon. Then it's time to portion it up, wrap it up, and get it ready as a food gift.
Let's make it look good.
So long as you sterilise your jar and it's got a good seal, it will keep in there for a good couple of weeks, which makes it the perfect gift to give to any of your friends or family who love to bake.
Or if you want it as a gift from a friend, then give them a little nudge by clicking on the link below.
This is our Clementine curd as a food gift, sorted.